So we're going to head on into Dollar Tree. I want to tell you guys, like, I know that you've told me in the comments several times you can't find the items that people are looking for. And I just want you guys to know that I had to go to 3 different Dollar Trees to find this peel and stick wallpaper. So when I say that I understand where you're coming from, I totally do. I also live in a small place, and I often think that small places get less items, or we get the items that have came out in bigger stores a long time ago. But we're going to pick up some of this peel and stick wallpaper. I also picked up this little birdhouse. This is in the unfinished wood area of Dollar Tree. This should be an everyday item. Some of my Dollar Trees had them and some of them didn't, so hopefully you'll be able to find them. They have a couple different versions with different cutouts in the middle. We're not really going to be able to see the cutout, so it didn't really matter which one we got. So I used this gray chalk paint. We covered it only the top portion, and then I went over it with some black chalk paint as a distressing. Then we're going to trace the pieces on the bottom here with this brick looking wallpaper that they have at Dollar Tree, and all I'm going to do is take the sticky part off and stick it onto the wood. Now if you want a much stronger hold, you can definitely use some Mod Podge underneath there or over the top to give you a stronger hold. Then I'm going to go ahead and take some fluorofoam from the Dollar Tree, add it into our little box. I also took this sticker. I think this is so cute. It's in a 3 or 4 pack that you can find in the Crafter Square. I'm just going to add some hot glue here at the top because I want it to cover that cutout piece. We're going to add some florals into our box to make a cute little planner. So you don't see the whole butterfly, but you do see it peeking out of our plants here. So then I'm going to take some greenery that I had on hand. This was left over, but I did get it at Dollar Tree. Hopefully they'll have this stem again. I really like this one for spring and summer, but I just went ahead and cut it apart, and we're just going to go ahead and add that into the planter box. And that is it for this one. I think it's adorable. Let me know what you guys think about this one. So for this project, we're going to start with this really pretty blue and white patterned peel and stick wallpaper. I had this sign that I got from Christmas time. I'm going to leave the wording on there and just cover the back of the sign. So I just went ahead and traced around it and on the back side of my peel and stick wallpaper and cut it out, and then I'm just going to stick it here to the back of the sign. Now, again, if you want to have a more sturdy hold to this, you could always use Mod Podge behind it or on top of it if you like. I think it's enough just by itself, but that is totally up to you. I'm going to use the sanding block I got from the Dollar Tree, and we're just going to go around all the edges. Once I get around all the edges, the excess will just peel right off. Once I have that all finished, I'm going to take these mini clothespins that I got at not Dollar Tree. I think these actually came from Hobby Lobby. They do have small clothespins at the Dollar Tree. They're not quite this small, but they do have some smaller versions. Once I get some hot glue on there, I'm just going to glue it into the middle of the sign, and then I'm going to take some greenery that I had on hand. I think this was a big garland that I got from Hobby Lobby, or it was some boxwood that I got from Walmart. But we're just going to go ahead and add some hot glue here up at the top, and then I'm going to glue some pieces here. I just kind of play around with this until I get it to the part that I really like. These were really hard to manipulate and get them to stay where I wanted them to. They kept curling up. That is probably because of the way that I stored them. I also had some lavender. This is probably from Walmart. I like the lavender bunches that they have there. It's a really good price for what you get. Now, Dollar Tree does also sell lavender most of the time in the spring and summer, so be on the lookout for those. I love to craft with the lavender sprigs. So once I get all the greenery in there, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add one more piece of greenery here into the middle. These were just some leftover leaves that I had laying around. I thought that it would be pretty to put those there on the sides because we're going to go ahead and add a flower here in the middle. This is just a flower I had on hand. It also came from the Dollar Tree. Once we have that glued into the middle here, then we're going to take these little motivational little pieces that I got in a planner package that I got for Christmas. Each one has its own little quote, and we're going to go ahead and choose one, and then we're just going to clip it onto our clothespin. Now, I really liked this idea because I thought I could move these around and change them up. You could have put a picture here as well, but here it is style. Let me know what you guys think about this one. For this project, we're going to take a wood block that I had on hand. This was something I got from Hobby Lobby when their Christmas stuff was like 90% off, or it might not have even been Christmas. It could have been when their like spring stuff goes 90% off. I just had it in my stash. So I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of this shiplap one. As you can see, like the background in my videos is also this shiplap wallpaper. So you can use it for other things besides crafting. I've never actually used it as a wallpaper, so let me know down in the comments if you've actually ever used this as wallpaper and if it worked on your walls. I tend to have like a really hard time with anything like that sticking to my actual walls. So I'm curious to know, have you used it as actual wallpaper? So then I'm going to take this rainbow sticker also coming from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to apply one of the smaller ones down at the bottom, and then they have these cute little clouds, and so I just kind of put them at an angle. I'm going to go ahead and place them where I like them, and then I'll just kind of cut off the edges where they are like around the square piece. And that is it for this project. Super simple, and I think it's absolutely adorable. It would be a really good project for a kid's room or just in a vignette. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Now this is a super simple home hack here. All I'm going to do is take one of these signs from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to remove all the pieces in it. Now I do actually like the lemon sign, but I'm going to go ahead and keep that for something different. I'm just going to take this leaf one that I had on hand. This is also part of the Peel-N-Stick Wallpaper from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to measure it to be the size of the picture that was in there, cut it out, and we're going to attach it to the frame. That is it for this one. It makes a beautiful home decor piece, definitely for spring or summer. You could put any of those pieces that you see at Dollar Tree in a frame and it would make great wall art. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Now, I really like this gold and white Peel-N-Stick wallpaper they have. I decided to try and make a modern art piece. Now, I like the idea of having like separate pieces and then they become one cohesive wall piece. So I took these 4 square pieces of canvas that you can get at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to trace them around this Peel-N-Stick wallpaper, cut it out, and then I'm going to attach it to each one of the pieces. I'm going to go ahead and use an X-Acto knife after I get it stuck to my pieces to get rid of any of the excess peel-and-stick wallpaper that is around the edges. Now you have to be pretty careful when you are using the X-Acto knife to go around because you don't want to cut any of your canvas. I did that a couple times. I was able to just put a little bit of glue on there and seal it back up. So you just want to be really careful that you're actually just cutting the wallpaper and not the canvas. Once we have those all adhered and cut around, I took these hoops that I got from the Dollar Tree crafting area. There are two sizes. Now, I started using the hoop, but then later I just went away from this idea. I wanted to have like a circular section in each one of these, but then I changed my mind. So I didn't see at the end, like there's three cohesive ones and this one kind of outlier. But I'm using this gold leaf type material that I got at the Dollar Tree Plus section. It was $3 and I have really enjoyed crafting with this. So I just use Mod Podge and a paintbrush. I just go around all the areas that I had the paint there. Then for this one, I just decided to start going on the corners here. I like the corner idea a lot better than this random like circle in the middle. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue this process around like the corners of each of the other three canvases. So I just, again, use a Mod Podge, use my paintbrush, and I kind of dab it down. Once I get through all of the tiles, I guess you would say, I'm going to go ahead. I realize that I don't really like the flakiness that's on there because it just sort of flakes off. So then I took my paintbrush and rubbed off any of the excess. I like that a lot better because it gives it more of a gold foil feel and kind of like I don't know, a more modern look. And then you don't have to worry about like the pieces flaking off onto the ground while it's hanging up on your wall. Here it is styled for you guys. I go ahead and give you the 4 look and 1 at a time look, but let me know what you guys think about this one. That is it for today's video. I hope you got inspired with the Dollar Tree Peel-N-Stick Wallpaper. If you want to keep crafting with me, check out these 2 videos next. And as always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!